Sonny, and say hello to the nice people.
Hello, nice people.
Hey guys, welcome back to Yellow Shoelaces. It is a pleasure to be back after this brief hiatus. Okay, it's been a little longer than a brief hiatus, but I am back enjoying this wonderful weather with you guys, so yay. I think we got up into the 70s today, if not slightly over. I believe that's correct. But it was gorgeous outside. I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that I'm doing well. Everything is pretty awesome. There's been a few crazy things that have happened since January of this year, but they are being handled and taken care of. So I am pretty much in a great headspace right now. So doing well. How are you guys doing? I hope all is well in your family, your personal life. You're healthy or trying to get healthy. You know, I hope that's happening. Are you doing anything different? Anything new? Are you working on a goal that you set? Has it been completed? Are you still working on it? Looking forward to the completion date coming soon? I hope that is the case with all of you listening right now. I've been taking some time this year just to kind of get mentally right, physically right. So I've just been having a lot of me time, which I think everyone needs, once in a while. I want to also apologize early on because today is so beautiful out, and because I live near a park, you're going to hear cheering, some yelling, some screaming. You're going to hear motorcycles because they are having soccer games across the street, and also lawn bowling, which I believe is the same thing as bocce ball. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's also bocce ball. So you have a lot of teams out there just kind of, going crazy. And then, of course, motorcycles. As soon as it warms up, that's all you hear. So forgive those noises. Bear with me. I just wanted to check in and kind of give you an update about, me and what I've been getting into. I've got some traveling in, of course, down south, visiting my family. And this time it's good because normally when I'm down there, it's because someone's ill or, there was a death in the family. This time I got to visit and not have any of that go on. It was just strictly for pleasure, visiting family. And it was just so nice. Stay down there, a few weeks and had a really good time, seeing everyone and knowing that everyone is in great health. So yeah, that happened. I also went to the movies for the first time since all this madness has been happening. Went to go see The Northman. I don't know if you guys seen the previews for that. I believe Nicole Kidman and Ethan Hawke is in that movie. They are in that movie. I'm saying I believe they are in that movie. So I went to go see that. This is the first time, again, that I've been to the theater since all this, craziness has happened. And I don't know what I expected. I guess I just thought that, the movies would be crowded. But it was on a weekday. So I'm going to say that it was on a weekday. So maybe that might have been why it wasn't as crowded. It's just when I go to a theater and for me, I thought it was a great movie. I like having people in the theater. I love looking at their reactions. I like when people are just like, yeah, come on. I'm going to say this before I continue, because I know there's going to be a few people listening to this telling me, you said you don't like people talking when a movie's on. This is true. When I'm home watching TV series or movies that I have seen before, and even ones that I have not seen before, I don't like when people are talking, asking questions. Who did it? Why did they do it? Or telling me that they know what this person is going to do next. I don't like that. In a theater, it's different because you're excited, you're rooting for, good guy, bad guy, whatever. And it's like an excitement that we are all having together. And even the occasional lean to the side, I think I've seen this guy before. I think he played in whatever movie. You're allowed 3 of those comments and or questions throughout the movie, max 3. But at home, we can discuss it after the movie has ended. So I just had to throw that out there because, again, I know there's going to be a few people in here who know me and know that I do not like talking through movies. Don't like talking during movies when I'm home, so that's that. But it was the AMC theater, and it did the dine-in where, the seats are reclined. Now, I've done this some years ago before everything happened, and I was just so amazed at, the seats reclining, had popcorn, it had wine. I can't even remember what movie that I seen, but the wine did me in. I think had the movie been more action-packed, I'm pretty sure it wasn't action-packed because I had one glass of wine and I was done. I fell asleep like near, I'd say, the last 30 minutes of the movie. But this movie, The Northman, it was action-packed straight through. So even if I had wine, which I should have had, by the way, I don't think I would have fallen asleep. So a little bit about the theater. And I'm certain most of you guys must have been to the theater already. If not, please go. I love the movies. Love, love, love the movies. So, we get in the theater, and of course, I go to buy popcorn and of course drinks. And I love movie theater popcorn. Love it. So the concession woman is, telling me, that, I have my AMC card, but I think I have like the bare minimum where you get like discounts on your drinks and or tickets sometimes, sort of thing. But she's like, listen, if you upgrade now, it's only $15 a year, which is not torture. So I wasn't crying about it, but I'm just kind of like, oh, $15 a year, what do I get? What do I get? So she's like, well, you get 3 free previews to new movies that's coming out in a year. And I'm like, oh, do I really need that? I mean, that's what Fire Sticks are for. So I heard. And so then she goes on to say, and you get to skip this line. You get to stand on the other side of the line. And I'm thinking, well, if enough people have this upgraded package, then this line is going to be just as crowded as the regular moviegoer line. So that didn't sell me over. But then she says to me, and you get unlimited refills on your popcorn and soda. Okay, ding, ding, ding. Here's my money. Take it, ma'am. Take all of it. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's popcorn. No, this is movie theater popcorn. Now, had I gone to the theater when it first opened up after all this madness, I think I would be a little less skeptical of the sodas, because I feel like after everything happened and the movie theaters opened up, they were so conscious about being super clean that those, okay guys, I'm sorry about that, fireworks is happening right now. They can't wait until July. So the machines were really, really clean. And I know sodas were tasting fresh. I don't like movie theater soda because they always seem very flat to me. Like after like the third sip, they go flat. But the popcorn, I can buy popcorn at home and have like a handful, close the bag and won't touch it, and then it just goes stale. But movie popcorn, I could eat a tub of it, which I did, by the way, and then some. So, we get the food, go into the theater, and I forgot how wonderful those reclining seats are. It's almost like you're being like cradled, like swaddled. It is so nice. Yeah, a glass of wine would have just like totally hit the spot. Waiting for the previews, and I'm thinking, this popcorn is not going to make it through the previews. It's not going to make it. And I'm just trying to eat slowly, but I can't because I love popcorn, movie theater popcorn. And previews start. We're going through all. They have some pretty good previews too, by the way. I just want to mention before I tell you about The Northman, Tom Cruise is in Top Gun again. Yes, he is. And also Brad Pitt has a movie coming out, The Bullet Train. It's basically assassins on this train, and they're just like going through modern day Japan. It looks really good. I'm going to see it because I like Brad Pitt, and definitely going to go to the theater to see it. It looks very action packed, by the way. I feel like every time Tom Cruise has a movie coming out, though, like it seems like Brad Pitt has a movie coming out. And I'm not saying it's a competition, but it's sort of like, well, kind of like, with Arnold and Sylvester Stallone, one makes a movie, the other one makes a movie sort of thing. But, I find that weird. Do you notice that, or is it just me? I feel like when I see Tom Cruise appearing in something, Brad Pitt is surely, to follow a few weeks later with a movie that's coming out. So I thought that was pretty cool. But Top Gun, I think that's something you can watch at home on said Fire Stick. I just don't think it's movie theater worthy. And I like Tom Cruise, but I think once you've seen one Top Gun, it's clearly enough. So I think I'll skip that in the theater. So yeah, got the popcorn, ready for the action. And here we go. So The Northman. It basically, it's about a Viking prince who wants to avenge his father's murder. His father was murdered, by his uncle. So he made a vow that he's going to, exact revenge on him. And who is this guy? Oh, Alexander, is it Skarsgård? It's like you have to pronounce it Skarsgård. Yeah. So he plays Amaleth, the prince. Nicole Kidman was in this movie as well. She was the queen. You had Ethan Hawke, William Dafoe, and Bjork. I know you guys probably don't know Bjork. She kind of makes like weirdy, funky, eclectic music. It's Oh So Quiet. If you look that song up, I think she's best known for that song. And I think one time she was at an award show and she wore this dress that was like a swan or something. It was like a really weird swan dress. I'm pretty sure that was her. So she was in it too. So yeah, we, start the movie in 895 AD. He's a young kid. He watches his father, get killed by his uncle. And, at that time, what appears to be, his uncle also kidnapping his mom. And, it just kind of treks him growing up, moving on basically from like, Providence, I guess they are then, to Providence, just, making it a business. He had an agenda. He was going to kill his uncle because his uncle killed his dad. So it's a lot of gore, a lot of blood, which is to be expected. It's a Viking movie. So you got a lot of sword fights, axes, torches, being, thrown at people's home, which strangely enough was straw and wood. So yeah, death much? Ouch. So that happened. But it was very interesting. It held my attention. And I guess if you're kind of like, a person who liked historical movies, then it would definitely be up your alley. But even if you're not and a little bit about, Vikings, it's enough to keep your interest. So you will not be bored at all. Will not be bored, guarantee you. So you should definitely go check that out. It was pretty interesting. What else happened? What else? So I still have my little bike. She's going strong. Been out in the park, getting that done. Also, I have 2 new additions. I don't know if I told you guys that the last time, I was on here. I think I might have Sneakers and Bailey, 2 rescue kitties. A young lady was moving. I volunteered to take them. I volunteered so much as I wanted them. So I have 2 new fur babies in my life, which is pretty awesome. And what else has been going on? I've just been kind of chilling and, just kind of investing some time in me, mentally, just kind of, getting right with myself. Again, it's been a crazy 2022 at the very beginning of the year. But, those things are being worked out and I am great. Every now and then it's a little hiccup, but, just keep working through it. And it feels pretty good to just finally take out some time for me and just kind of invest in me. It's been a long while since I've done that. So yeah, pretty excited about that. I have a few trips planned coming up, looking to get away for a little bit, out of country. Hopefully that's planned. So we'll see, if that comes through this year. And just lots of mini trips, just kind of, moving about, shaking. I also helped a family member move, and moving is not for the faint-hearted. They joke about, you can tell who your true friends are by those that are willing to help you move. I'm going to tell you this is true. This is very true, because you are making a commitment to someone, and this commitment involves you like possibly injuring yourself or just like being mentally tired if you're not prepared, for what's to come. I've helped someone move before and everything was just like kind of chaotic and all over the place. Luckily, this move was very smooth. Everything was boxed. Got my foot run over by a little trolley. That happened. But, aside from that, there was a lot of lifting. It was very tiring work. So I got home vowing if I ever moved again, I want everything in order. Because if I ask someone to help me move, especially like heavy stuff, because we were lifting like heavy stuff too, I want everything to be in order. I want to, have them come in and get out. I don't even know if I have good enough friends that will help me move. I really don't know. Like, I don't know. They like me, but I don't know if they move like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's like help you move like you. I just like you. Like, I'll bring you some Dunkin' Donuts lattes or almond milk or oat milk like you, but helping you move, I don't know. So I got to figure that out. I got to go through my friend list and kind of call them and check them off to see if there are people that are willing to help me move if the need came. So yeah, did that. And it was an experience. So got that out of the way. But I just wanted to come on today and just kind of, give you guys an update on where I am and ask you guys, how are you doing? Are you okay? Mentally, physically, is everyone in your family okay? Are you guys, involved in any new projects? Did you have any goals that you started this year and are finished with, starting on something different? Or are you still in the middle of finishing up your goal? Hope to be finished with them sometime soon. I hope that is the case with everyone who's tuned in. I have a lot of TV series that I've been watching that I want to discuss with you guys. I love discussing TV shows. That's like my thing. I love analyzing, like, especially old TV shows, series. So I have a lot of those. And some of these actors and actresses, they really just kind of, they do it to me. They kind of make me want to reach in the screen and go, what is going on? I know it's a sitcom. I know it's a show. I get it. Truly get it. But sometimes if I had TV powers, some of these shows wouldn't even be in existence, because it just kills me, hurts my heart when I have to sit through 30 minutes, not even a full 30 minutes with commercials, 23 minutes of nonsense. So we will be discussing some of those TV shows. Some of them are my favorite, but I'm going to have to, badmouth a few of these actors and actresses for being that way. Even though it was like 100 years ago, still, they going to get it. So that's it. And I'm going to leave you guys here and let you know I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. And remember to always stay intrigued. And until next time, bye.
Talking to myself, 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself, 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that'll make her feel better? Make her feel better. And that's where she'll go. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here, I'm not out here,